What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are fresh off of the Trading War seminar number 2 that we had this morning. And today we're going to be looking at SPY, talking about how our week went, looking at all the live call outs, and just giving you the education that you deserve. All right. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. First and foremost, hit me with a 1 if you're having a good time and you're ready to learn. Let me go ahead and shout some people out here. Nandi, what's going on? Todd, Trading Wars Army in the building. Good to see you. Taro, Adriana, Trading Wars Army in the building. WV, what's going on? Ramon, Trading Wars Army. Todd again. Bad Indie, Trading Wars Army. Good to see you, brother. BP, Motivate Sage in the building. Trading Wars Army. Good to see you. All About Angie, Trading Wars Army in the building. I'm a bit bummed I missed a seminar today. Last minute situation came up. No worries. No worries. We're gonna be doing the seminars every other month. Okay. CA, Trading Wars Army. Good to see you, brother. All right. So let's begin. So I'm gonna start in reverse order, and we're gonna start off with Friday. I'm gonna hit the replay here. Boom. Okay. So the first thing that we do, guys, whenever we're trading is we need to draw the previous day's high and low. So here's the low, and here is the high. So the first bar came in here, guys. There's your first 5-minute bar. And normally I don't like to take an opening range breakout when we're in the middle of the range because a lot of the times it is pretty choppy. But I went ahead and tried it on Friday, and we ended up getting stopped out. So we had a loser, the opening range breakout right off the bat. But we were patient right here, guys, and then we got this inside bar. This inside bar ended up being a 500% winner on our Lotto Friday. It was a very nice tight entry right here, stop above the high, very tight Lotto inside bar. We got in once we broke down here, guys, and it was just complete money from there. I actually posted this one on Twitter, so let me just go ahead and show you. So I do also share some free setups on Twitter from time to time. I try to do a few a week to help the community. So let me just pull this up for you guys. So yeah, so this was the trade. There we go. So here we go. This was April 29th. So this was the short that I called out in the room and I gave it to the community. This one was a big banger. We had one more play on the Friday, which was the trigger. So the triggers are basically just levels that we play off of to the downside, okay, or to the upside. We just play our levels here, guys, based on whatever comes to us, okay. And you could see right here, guys, our short level was 418.80, and this is something I actually called out on YouTube. So I did a live stream on Friday on YouTube. So if you missed that, go check that out. You'll see a little bit more about how I look to trade in real time. And I gave this one on stream, which was the trigger to the downside. So here's our orange line. Let's make it red. So here's our red line. So this is our line in the sand. And basically what we're trying to say here is if we break this line, we want to go short and we want to see if it can come and actually break the Thursday low. So we came in here, guys, came down a little bit. There's your entry right there. We popped a little bit up, put in a holy grail right here into a double outside bar. Then we rolled over right into the close, guys. So this was really, really nice. So that was it for Friday. One of the best Lotto Fridays in history of this, in recent history, that's for sure. 500% big play right off of the inside bar. So I really like that one. Into the trigger was really nice. So hit me with a 10 if you followed me there. And I'm going to just go ahead and show you the commentary right here. So this was the puts play. So I'll go ahead here. So right here we had, I'm going to try this inside bar as a lotto. I have a lotto short puts here, guys, with full risk. Who took the short with me? So that was the short that came in around 10 o'clock. Okay. And all right, let's move on to Thursday now. Let me go ahead and get this ready. So going back here to Thursday. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hit the market replay. And we're going to go ahead and move our yellow lines for the low and the high like that. And we also are, I'm going to mark the long trigger because it's going to come into play actually with a V trigger. So our long play was 422.13. So I'll go ahead and draw that. I also have a big announcement, guys, at the end of the stream, but I'll probably just do it right after this. So here we go. So the first candle I started off with was actually on the 3-minute. And the reason why, guys, is because this candle really got my attention. So if we look at this very closely, we can see that we made a new high, right? Here's the high of the previous day. We made a new high, guys, by literally a few pennies. And as soon as we made that new high, we turned around instantly and sold off. And this is one of the most powerful trading patterns that you'll see, where it's basically a false breakout. It traps the bulls that are buying new highs at the open, thinking that this is going to break out. And once we get this candle that reverses in, guys, that's such a powerful pattern. It's called basically the false breakout. Hit me with a 2 if you followed me on that. So that's why I started off here. Good morning, blah blah blah. So I went ahead here and I went short right off the bat at 9:34, so 8:34 Central. I went short right off the bat, guys, because I saw that. And that really caught my attention. And that's something I want you guys to make a note of today is look for those false breakouts. I'm talking about when they break by a few pennies and they turn around, because most rookie traders are trained to buy the breakout and to close their eyes. But we know better than that. And we're going to take advantage of that situation and we're going to make as much money as possible. Okay. So here's the first 3-minute bar. So once we broke the low of this 3-minute bar, guys, I went short. Okay. And you can see right here, we got a beautiful follow through to the downside right there. So that was a nice, beautiful little play right there. And what I like doing is using the Fibonacci on the candlestick like this to help with my targets. So the 272, the 50, 618, 786, I use all of these as targets so that it's a very structured and simple process. Okay. Now remember the 422.13 was our trigger to the upside. So in the morning, that trigger failed, but you'll see a lot, guys, that we came up with a concept called the V trigger. And the V trigger, guys, it's when it comes back around the second time. Okay, so we had a nice 2-leg push here as well. So let me just draw the fib so you guys can see as well. So we had a nice shallow 382. So we had the push down, pull to the 382, and then roll over exactly to the 272 extension. And this is, I'm going to talk about this in great detail because, guys, let's do it. So this is my major announcement. Hit me with a 1 if you're ready for this announcement right now. This is going to be a powerful announcement, okay? Hit me with a 1 if you're ready. I need to make sure you're ready. I need to make sure you're sitting down because we're going to be making a big announcement right now. Okay? So, ready? We have launched the Fibonacci live setups room. Okay? So this is a part of the SPY VIP. I'm not charging anyone any extra for this. This is a part of the SPY membership right here. So this one right here, I decided today that we're going to add the Fibonacci live setups. So what we're going to do is throughout the day, we're just going to post insane Fibonacci legs. I'm talking about leg after leg after leg after leg. Just morning leg, afternoon leg, reversal leg, this leg, that leg, 2 leg, 3 leg, 4 leg, on and on and on. And the whole point of this, guys, is to make sure that we just continue to learn, appreciate the fibs, and to also look for the Fibonacci reversals. And this is why I wanted to show you this right here. So the 272 extension, guys, is a common level of a reversal. Okay. So what the reversal is once we have this 2-legged push, we have that push down, we pull back up to 382 and we trade to the extension. This is where you do the opposite. So now the 272 extension, once we do the short leg, now we take the 272 to buy calls on the dip. Okay. And this is going to give you the best risk to reward because you're getting in at the bottom. Okay. We're not buying breakouts with the Fibonacci. We are doing extensions and basically retracements, which is going to really help your profitability. Okay. Then from there, guys, we pop back up. Okay. So even this right here, this move to here, guys, that's, when you catch it at the low like that, that could be a 20, 30, 40% banger right off the bat. Right. And then you can see actually we came to the 50, which we did actually make a double bottom. So this is what we're going to be showing. We're going to be showing these callouts, 272s, 50s, where people can look for cheap lotto reversals. All right. And then later on in the day, there's our V trigger. We broke right above the line. There's our entry, break through the high, and then we finish the day going vertically. Okay, so that's the game plan right there, guys. Trying to add as much value to everybody in the community and everybody that wants to learn. So that was a really nice day. Very, very nice. We had everything for everyone, basically. There was something for everybody. There was an opening range breakout. There was a Fibonacci's extensions, and then there was the V trigger later in the day. Okay. Hit me with a 9 if you're excited about the Fib room. Hit me with a 9 right now. Are you excited? Hit me with a 9. So guys, if you look, I'm doing this deal for the rest of the weekend. I might extend it a little bit and go out to maybe next week, depending, okay, depending on the what we get. But basically here, guys, if you get the Fibonacci book, you get 1 month for free and you get access to all of the SPY channels where you can come and trade with us live. I'm going to keep the price at $88.60 for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to be increasing the price. All right. So if you're interested, if you want to get it, if you want to trade the fibs live with the team, this is the time. All right. So let's move on. So let's go to Wednesday now. So hit me with a 10 if you're following me so far. So Thursday and Friday were very clean. The first part of the week wasn't that clean because of the fact that we had a lot of earnings. So that's going to happen that's going to happen in the market sometimes when the market's waiting for things like Fed announcements, earnings, etc. It's going to be a little bit harder to trade. And those are the days where I love to size down. Okay. So I love to size down. So here we go. So let's find Wednesday. So let's go to the 5-minute chart just so it's easier to see. So Wednesday is right here. And we're going to hit the replay. Okay. Right there. Boom. Okay, so same thing. We're going to draw the high and we're going to draw the low, right? And then let's go over to the live commentary and just let everybody know what we are doing. So I got to go back to the live commentary here. All right, so that there was the short on the orb, guys. That one was a clean one. Let's go back in time to Wednesday now. All right. Right here. Okay. So basically, guys, in the morning, I went ahead and did a fade. Okay. The fade is, one of the a little bit trickier trades to do, and it definitely wasn't easy for me at all on that day. So we started off here, guys. We had the first few candles came in, and as soon as we had this two-legged push up, I went for a short, and I was using our trigger short, which was right around here, and I was trying to go short, and the next candle came in there and boom, just blew me out, blew me right off. My roof was just taken off. Okay, so I took a quick stop loss right at the open on the short, so you could see right here. I said stopped out, bear's not strong enough, we'll reset. So we did a reset here, guys, and we went ahead for the fibs, which I'm going to show you right now. And I took a quick shot on this Fibonacci right here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the fib for you. Okay. So we came back here. We started to pull back right there. So I went ahead here. And if I take my Fibonacci from my low to my high, so I was just looking here, guys, for the 618 right around here. So we touched it right there, guys. That was my long trigger. And then we popped up briefly. And I was able to get, so like what I like doing if I'm scalping is I just take it from fib to fib. So there was a 618, took it back up to the 50. Once we got to the 50, I put the stop loss to break even. And you'll see it right here. I said, blah, blah, blah. So, it's back up here. So I went long, trying the 618. Stop is low of the day. Send energy to the upside. First partial target hit. Send me some vibes. Okay, I'm not going to play with my food. Stop loss, break even. Okay. And then I ended up getting off at break even on this fib right there. All right. Okay. So it was definitely a slower day for me, guys. We had a little bit of a V trigger later in the day. So let me go ahead and draw the V trigger for you. So our short level was 417.07, which I'm going to draw right now, which was right around there. So let me just bring it down one. Okay. And what we like doing with these triggers, guys, is I want to go aggressive and basically take it into a new low. So I want to hit it and break the previous day's low. That's my goal with these plays. So you could see right here, I go back to the live commentary. So I wanted to go to the beach and just relax, but I couldn't. I said, I can't go to the beach, short trigger filled. The short trigger, I'm going to give it some room. And then if we sell it hard, so I wanted to swing it, guys, but I ended up just locking in the profits near the low. I said, took long enough to get a W, and I locked in most to have a partial left, stops at break even. So we immediately pushed down, we hit the target, and then I put the stop loss at break even, and we got taken out. So very slow on that Wednesday, I will say that. But, that's how it's going to be some days. And that's what happens when the market is waiting for earnings. Okay. So go ahead and hit me with a 9 if you followed me so far. That was Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get to Tuesday, and then we will have Monday. So same plan. We're going to go ahead and draw the low and the high like this. And we're going to have this as a reference. And then I'm going to go to the commentary, which was here. Okay. So this day, guys, was basically just a short trigger type of day. So let's go ahead and draw it. So the short trigger was 419.83. So I'll go ahead and draw that for you guys. 419.83. All right, so let's begin. So we go ahead, we open in the middle of the range, and I did not take an orb this day, but obviously you're going to see in hindsight that the orb was great. And, sometimes that's going to happen, right? Sometimes the orb is going to work really well inside of the range, but generally it does really lead to choppiness. So I tend to avoid it, but you'll see this day the orb worked like magic. So I just personally waited here, guys. I didn't do anything until we came to the red line here, which is the trigger. So here's the red line. So you'll see later in the day, guys, we break it, we start to push down, we double bottom, and then we pop up a little bit. And then finally, we get the movement that we wanted into the low. So it was a little bit sloppy, right? It took some time, but we eventually got the break that we wanted. So I hanged on to the short from this red line, and I was able to take it into the close. But some people did get stopped out on this pushback up. But like I said, guys, you can always play the V trigger, which is when we basically go and get in again. So here's your V right there. It's an upside down V. So we break, we come back over, and we break again. So that was just a very simple play. I waited all day. I felt like I missed the opening range breakout over there, which, was a little bit hard, but I'm not going to break my rules. Okay. So there we go. So hit me with an 11 if you followed me on that one. And then we're going to wrap up with Monday. Oops. Let me delete that. Oh, no. I'm accidentally deleting the alerts for the room. That's not good. All right. So here we go. Monday. So Monday was a really nice because we had a fib. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the low for a reference. And then you'll see that we gap down right off the bat. Okay. So here we go. Let's go to Monday. Monday was a really, really nice Fibonacci setup. Okay. So I'll walk you guys through everything here. So we started off watching the 3-minute orb, and then we went short at 833. I added to the short one time on the 786, and we stops were at the high of the day, and we got stopped out. So, sometimes that's going to happen, but let me show you guys the play. So the first thing that we did here was we took an opening range breakout on the 3-minute chart. Okay. So you won't see it here. So on the 3 minutes, so we took that opening range breakout. We got filled to the downside. And then I had the Fibonacci from here, from the high to the low. We got filled on the 786. And I was hoping that we were going to roll over, but you could see this wick right here, guys, stopped me out, which is hard. And I knew like something like that was going to happen because of that. This was Monday morning and earnings week for all the big names. So I kind of expected it, but it's always hard when you have to take that loss. So that one little wick, guys, stopped me out. And then you'll see the funny thing is we rolled over right after that. So that's always tough. Okay. But what I did end up taking right here, guys, is the short on the 15-minute opening range breakout. And I added one more time on this fib. So you could see right off the bat, I took a loser. I took it like, I took it like a good trader. I didn't go crazy. And then we got this 15-minute right here. So let me replay again because I went too fast. So you won't be able to see it. Okay. So sometimes if I get stopped out on a lower time frame, I'll switch to a higher time frame because a lot of the times the higher time frames will not be as choppy when the lower time frames are, chopping up. So what I did here is once I got chopped out on the 3 minute, I switched to the 15. I went short once we broke this low right here. Okay. So I got in short there, and let me go to the 5 so you can see it. So I got in short there, guys, right here. Let me forward. Boom. Okay. And then we popped up right here. So this is so fast that you can't even see it on the chart. But if I draw the fib from the high to the low, that's where we were able to get in one more time. So I added one more time here, guys, right here on the 786. So got the short to the downside right there with the opening range breakout, and then also that add to the fib, and there was the breakdown that we needed. So you could see it right here. So I drew the fibs for everybody live. So what I'm going to be doing now is the fibs after my live commentary is done. We're going to be just drawing fibs all day long in the Fibonacci live setups in this room. So everybody, you'll be able to trade the fibs in there. Okay. So there we go. So Fib Magic trying to save me today. Lol. Let's see. Legit went to the washroom and came back to cash. Love the fibs. Let's go team. So I bailed myself out there, guys, in the morning, got some losers, and then I was able to catch that 15-minute orb to the downside, as well as that beautiful fib right there. Took us back down. That was nice. All right. So that's Monday to Friday. Hit me with a 10 if you enjoyed that. Hit me with a 10 if that made sense. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some highlights of the stock trading. I'm going to do it really quickly because I gave a lot of these ones for free on the Twitter. And, if you're not following the Twitter and you just like, if you want to learn, you could definitely, if you want to accelerate your learning, you come into the room and trade with us or just watch in the room. But if you want to just, look and see what's going on, follow the channel because I post a lot here. So let me go ahead and show you some of the plays that I gave from stock. So we had the SPY Lotto, which this one at the time was 150%. It went to 500% at the end of the day. So some of the other plays that I gave were Tesla. That was my P&L on the week, which was really, really good. Tesla, Johnson & Johnson, and SPY. So let's go look at Tesla right now, okay? Because I want to talk to you guys about this one. So that orange line was actually my short on Tesla. So we'll start from the daily. So as you guys know, I always post free picks every single day. I'm going to post the ones for today a little bit later. And we had this inside bar right here. Okay. So whenever we get an inside bar, especially on a big name like Tesla, generally what you see is there's some good volatility right after that. So based on this here, guys, oops, I'm pressing a bunch of buttons. I went ahead and posted Tesla on the inside day, which was the 27th. And you can see there was the post right here. So the whole plan here, guys, was to take Tesla short 881.42 or long at 913.34. So let me show you that. So there was the line in the sand. So it's very similar to SPY. And we took this one, guys. The first 5-minute candle was very bearish. It was hovering above our trigger, and then boom, we hit it. And this one was just money. It was one of the best trades. It was the best trade of April. I will say that because it was really fast, got filled instantly, and just killed it. And I think I made about like $2,000 on this short, basically in 30 minutes. So it was a really, really nice short. And for anybody that is interested, the stock trade plans are posted always in this trade plan room. And you could see here was the trade plan for Tesla, 881.42, stop 892.88, and the target was 870.49. So that was the big boy on Tesla. Really, really nice. We also hit another one on Johnson & Johnson, which was actually right here. So there was our orange line. So that was our trigger on Friday. We took that breakdown right there, had a nice follow through as well. All right. Hit me with a 6 if you followed me there. Did that all make sense? Hit me with a 6. All right. So there we go, guys. Another week in the books. Thursday and Friday were very straightforward, easy money. And then the rest of the week, Monday to Wednesday, was hard because of the fact of earnings. Generally that's going to happen. But this trade right here, guys, if you're managing your risk properly, this lotto put right here that we took that went for 500%, this one paid for the whole week, right? And that's how you you know, when you trade, that's how you want it to be. You want to have good trades so that even if you lose on a few trades, one or two of them can be so powerful that they can pay for your week. Okay. And that's you know, that's the nature of the game. That's what risk to reward is all about. All right. So as always, my friends, check me out at tradingwars.com. If you're interested, you can trade with us live tomorrow in the SPY VIP room. Like I said, new announcement is the Fibonacci live setup room, which is going to be going crazy tomorrow. Make sure if you use the Fibonacci live setups, you have the book, because you need to understand the basics of fibs, or you can go ahead and watch this free playlist that I put together. Okay. And as always, the price of the fib book is going to be going up. So grab a copy if you want to grab it at the deal. Otherwise, you can sign up right here on the main page. Also, if you want to learn all about SPY, I have the SPY Options Mastery book right there. Okay. So from here, what else do I need to say? Seminar was a success today. Appreciate you guys. This week was good. I really enjoyed it. And April was probably the best month for me of the year. And now I have to try to top it in May. So I'm going to do my best to top it. Yes. Normally for the triggers on the stocks, I love to play shares. Yep. Especially when the option premiums are very over expensive and heavily priced. So yeah, so we do both options, futures, and shares. We do all three in the SPY room. Really depends on your preference and what you want to use. The Fibonacci room is going to be really good for options because you're going to be getting a deal. You're not going to be taking any breakout style of trading. It's all going to be breakdown. It's all going to be reversals, and it's going to be retracements, which is going to really help with the options. Okay. All right. So what else do we have to say today? That's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you very much for your time. You know, I'm just going to mention this really quickly. Trendspider and my scans are now live in Trendspider, guys. As you guys know, we have basically the Trading Wars golden indicators are here. So make sure you're using those. And if you want to use the scanners, we have all of my scanners here, which is live. Let's go ahead and scan for some inside hammers on the weekly. See if we can find anything here. So this is in the Russell for any of you guys that trade. Nothing, there wasn't really any much inside weeks because of the fact that it was a lot of earnings, right? So a lot of the times you're not going to have that. We can go ahead. Let's switch over to the monthly here and see. Generally, you'll find some more on the monthly. So let's look at that. So I love the fact with Trendspider that you can easily switch the time frames like that. So there's nothing. So yeah, right now there's not really any setups on because we're looking for inside bars and really consolidating patterns. And because of earnings, you know, it's been kind of volatile. But I'm pretty sure next week we'll start to see a lot more of those plays set up. So if you have Trendspider, do me a favor and ask to move over to my affiliate, and you'll be able to get all of my scans. They'll send it to you, and you'll be able to add it to your platform. Okay. All right. That's it, my friends. Thank you very much for your time. Hit me with a one if you want to do a giveaway right now. Hit me with a one. Who wants to do a giveaway? Hit me with a one real quick. So I'm gonna do a giveaway for the Trading Wars Army members. So anybody with the green in their name, like this brother here, Marcelo. I'll be doing one a little bit later in the week, and let's just do one free giveaway right now on the main channel. So let's help Angie here with this question. Rich, I'm having a hard time deciding when to play break or fib reversal. I mean, that's always, it's good to mix it up, you know, do a little bit of both, because sometimes the reversal style will be working well. Sometimes, you know, the pullback style will be working well. Sometimes the breakout style. So you just got to find what works the best for you. And then once you get that, so, you know, in your first year of trading, it should all be about finding who you are, exploring and learning about what you like, right? And then once you get that down, from there, then you just go ahead and stick with that strategy and make it even better. Okay, so just take your time, no rush, right? Paper trade until you're profitable, and then from there you can move on. So what I'm going to do right here, guys, is I'm going to pick a comment from this video right here. The SPY and QQQ Mastery Futures Better Than Options, ? Open challenge for beginners. So this video was one of my big hits Really, really happy with this video. So there's 36 comments in here. Let's go ahead and do a random. Honestly, guys, you have a 1 in 36 chance to win. Man, that's a really good deal, man. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the random number generator over here. 1 to 36, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Boom. Number 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. This brother right here. Tokedo. Greatly appreciate the time you dedicate to teaching how to fully utilize the fib retracements to grow wealth and improve our lifestyles. Thank you very much for that kind comment, brother. So Tokedo, go ahead and DM me on Twitter. We'll get you verified and we'll go ahead and get your 1 month free and your book in the room. And thank you guys. Always leave comments in the videos, guys. It helps me and it helps you. You understand what I'm saying? So Edwin, welcome to the Trading Wars Army, my brother. Trading Wars Army members, can we hit him with a TW Army Spy VIP? Let's go ahead and welcome Edwin in. Thank you very much, Edwin, my brother. Appreciate you. All right. So it's going to be another great week again. We got to go ahead and make as much money as we can while the volatility is here. That's my goal. My orders are set and I'm ready to rock and roll. All right. So all my stock orders are already in the broker and I'm going to be taking that into tomorrow. So guys, please comment, like, subscribe, leave a comment for a chance to win a giveaway. As always, Trading Wars Army members, I'm going to be doing something special for you guys. I'm still thinking about it on how I'm going to do this, but I really want to show some support for you guys supporting me. All right. Thank you very much, guys. See you tomorrow. Take care.